Greetings again. So back with another unboxing, but this time um, I'm doing a Discogs marketplace unboxing. Now I don't normally do those, but this one, is more than just one or two. I think it's about six. So I thought it was worth just doing a quick one here. And this one's also from overseas Germany, from a place called Record Sale, which I think is in Berlin. So yeah, I thought I'd give that a go. They've even got their own logoed boxes, so hopefully that's a good sign that they've been around, know what they're doing. And it seems like a pretty good packaging. I think it got a bit squished, but not their fault. So I just cut this to make it easy to get into here. And yeah, well, that's interesting packaging. It's all folded over and bubble wrapped. But I don't want to do spoilers, so I'll just tilt the camera up, see if I can get these out. What if I flip? Oh, it's all folded up. I can unfold it there. Okay. So let's see what I got. The first one is a new reissue. Booby Night and Soul Society. Soul ain't no new thing. I was hoping to say new thing. That would be very off the time, but anyway. On RCA. Now, I believe this is early 70s. I know they had two LPs. I don't know, it was the Booby Night and something else, but I think this is early 70s, like, yeah, I guess 72. So nice and early, so should be nice and crunchy, hopefully. So yeah, interesting. This should be interesting stuff. I've been after this. I've had a listen online, obviously. But new reissue. No prices stuck on here. I think I'm trying to work out what the conversion was. It's probably about $30 ish. 30 to 35, somewhere around there. I don't think I would have paid more than 35. I'm just trying to remember back because I don't actually have the docket in here. I don't see yet. Okay. This one I almost bought a while ago from a record fair a couple of months ago, and I stupidly let it go for $10. And then I listened and went, actually, that's not too bad. So I thought I'd give it a go. It wasn't that expensive, but it's actually Ike and Tina Turner. From early 70s again, Feel Good. And I think Tina had a bit more to do with this album. It's really interesting because she's on the front and he's on the back. I actually really like that orange glow. That's really cool. But yeah, things like, again, about 1972 or something like that, maybe 73. All right, here we go. Let's tip it that way. And I think it says 72 there in Roman numerals. So yeah, yeah, it was actually pretty sort of funky soul, some of it. So I thought I'll give that a go. For Tina Turner and Ike Turner. Yeah, and again, I can't remember how much I paid. It was probably about $20, I think. More than I was going to pay at the other fair thing, which I think they had for $10. But hey, them's the breaks. This one's a reissue I've been after for a while. O'Donnell Levy, Breeding of Mine. Great guitarist. Early 70s stuff here. Classic record. Lots of covers. As you can see here. Some of the actual typical covers. Another version of Let's Stay Together. I don't know how many versions of Let's Stay Together I've got. Never Can Say Goodbye. We've only just begun. It's too late. The Carole King song. On Broadway as well. Breeding of Mine, I'm going to hope is an original. But hey, it'll be instrumental. goodness there on the Groove Merchant label. Reissue, but hey, nice, because it'll be sounding nice and new. Oh, there's some other songs as well anyway. And some written by him, so that's good. Yeah, should be good. Any other musicians on here is worth mentioning? Chester Thompson, but I think I know him from other stuff around that time. O'Donnell Levy, funky guitarist, great guitarist, underrated, I reckon. Next one should be a good one. Yeah, is this original? I can't even remember. I think it's original. You can get this reissue. Duke Lumumba, Jungle Funk. It's a 60s record. I'm trying to remember when. I think it's late 60s. I think it's late 60s. Obscure sort of thing, but I like the look of this. It looks really cool. Looks really old school Capitol. I don't have a year in it. I'm going to be honest. I cannot remember the bloody year. So stop me if you see it. But yeah, there's actually some interesting musicians on here from what I remember. Let's have a look. Oh, I think there is. I thought there, oh, there you go. Weldon Felder from well, Crusaders probably at the time, and then Jazz Crusaders, but doing bass, not saxophone, as he was sometimes known to do. George Bohannon played trombone on so much stuff. You often see him pop up. But yeah, it's I have listened to this again, quite sort of loose, funky sort of jazz stuff. I'm trying to find the year. Sorry, I'm stalling, but anyway, I'm pretty sure it's late 60s. Yeah, I'll have to look it up sometime. But anyway, nice big photo there, I like that. But never heard of anything else by him ever. So hey, that should be cool. Next, now I've got this dirt cheap, because I know you can get this lots of places cheap. Or cheapish, sometimes not though, but I have seen this, you know, $10 at markets. I got it probably for about, I think less than 10. I think I got it for probably about $8 Australian. But it is George Benson in concert, Carnegie Hall, with Hubert Laws. It is CTI. Praise be for CTI. It is gatefold. It is in really nice condition. Look, pretty easy album to get, and the reason I got this, it's 1975, so it's not too bad. I have a lot of these songs already on another album where they released an album once he became bigger a couple of years later, after CTI, post CTI, and they repackaged a couple of these songs on another LP, Space I think it's called, but not all of them. I forget which one they left off. I think they left off maybe Summertime or something like that. So yeah, it's silly completist thing, but hey, it was cheap. Like, you know, as I said, it's probably about $8. It's in really good nick. It's a little bit of scuffy there, but who gives a, you know, there's no splitting or anything. So it's always nice to have some more CTI and some George Benson at that anyway. And it does show how good he was playing live before he went on and smashed the big time. Anyway, next, big enough for this one. I have heard this before, listened to it. I tried to get this once. Well, I did pay for it once and got it sent. And it was one of the only times I didn't get a Dusty Groove parcel, because it was sent around Christmas, and I think it got stolen in the post somehow. Big pack. I got all my money back, but I didn't get the record, so I wasn't happy. So I re-got this one by a singer called Maxine Weldon. I've seen she's had a few things, but nothing major. And it's early 70s on the mainstream label, which sometimes puts out some interesting stuff, or did, I should say. It's called Chilly Wind. So it's vocal. She's a vocalist. Really, not. I love that. That's so great. Hey, I mean, come on. that's worth it alone almost. But some nice vocal jazz stuff here. Early enough stuff, early 70s. I can't remember exactly what year again. I'd say, hazard a guess around 71, 2 probably. But if you look at the personnel, we've got particularly who's on this that I think there's George Bohannon again. See, I told you he pops up. George Bohannon pops up on stuff. Blue Mitchell is on that. Fantastic. So Earl Palmer on drums. Paul Humphrey on drums. There's some people on here. I've seen Fred Robinson on other stuff as well. So anyway, some jazz cats on here on mainstream. Something a little bit different. I like it. It's got one of these, opening sleeve things here. A nice, cool picture on the back. Yeah, that's great. Yeah. Oh, did I mention Ernie Watts? There's Ernie Watts. Oh, sorry, Ernie. But yeah, a little bit Roberta too, because she's doing "Hey, That's No Way to Say Goodbye," which Roberta's done. A couple of covers, "Fire and Rain" and stuff like that. But yeah, it's quite nice. I don't know. Has it got a year? Has it got a year? I can't see the year anywhere on there. Again, not doing my job properly. Maybe if I pull out the year, without breaking things, maybe it'll tell me in the on the vinyl itself without it falling out. Is it telling us? No, it's not. So, look, anyway, I'm pretty sure early 70s. Oh, in your boots. That's interesting. Somebody's printed off something off the internet. Very interesting. Chile went, oh, there you go. They got it for me there. Around all the German, 1971 mit. And I think that means with. So, isn't that good? 1971, there you go. Thank you, whoever had this before me and printed that off and put on the biography. The killer. That's cool. Yeah, things you don't know and don't plan. Anyway. Who'd have thought it? All right, Maxine Weldon. And up to the last one. I'm probably dragging this out by trying to find dates, but anyway, last one. Oh, look, Bad Manners, Mental Notes. Now look, I know it's not going to be their best album. In fact, I know it's going to be their worst album. Now that probably sounds not like a very good ad, and him dressed like that is probably not helping either. So let's hope that's just a joke. But this is the last proper majorish label effort as most of the original band. I think, I don't know, it's probably about 1984. The sound started to go a bit commercial. Oh, there you go, 1985. So it's close, yeah. Yeah, look, the production on this gets a bit too 80s slick, and that kills it. And I think they were probably fishing for a single hit. I don't know. So there's some okay stuff on there. I know it's not strong. It's a completist thing, in a way. Like, I'm completing their first run of first 5 albums or whatever it is. I've put this off for years. It wasn't that expensive. I probably paid about 20, maybe $22. But hey, I went and saw, I was going to say them. I saw him live last year with a new version of the band, which probably prompted me to be a completist here, to be honest. But yeah, look, would I live without it? Yeah, I would live without it. But hey, I could package it. I could get the postage down, you know what I mean? So that way I made it worthwhile. Anyway, I'll stop raving on. There you go. See you later.